Good evening, class. So today we'll have a session on ratio and proportion. It won't be a big session today. It will be around one and a half hour, 1 hour 10 minutes session, and I've prepared around 10 questions for today's class. So as usual, we'll follow this same way. I'll solve the questions along with you, and for each and every question I'll give you some time and you need to go ahead and solve these questions in that specified time, and then we'll review the questions with my own calculations. So before that, let me check on the logistics front. Everybody is able to hear me? Okay. Let's just give 1 minute for rest of the attendees to actually join in. I've seen a very thin attendance today, so I'll give a minute for others to also join in. I think as today is a working day and the first working day of the week, so maybe a lot of people might be joining in late. Okay guys, let me start today's session. So as I was talking about that today we'll be having some of the questions from ratio and proportion. Ratio and proportion basically won't be a separate topic for all the competitive examination. It actually this topic is used along with a lot of other topics, a lot of other uh, means like probability or number system. They are used with other topics, and now coupled with other topics they'll form a questions. So but this forms the base through which you will be actually solving the questions. So I just wanted to touch upon on these topics. So most of the questions that I have framed and what I have collected as well, so from other resources, so those questions are actually combination of two or different at least two or more than two different areas for quantitative ability. So we'll solve the questions and we'll start solving the questions. So let me give the first question. Basically, before I go forward, hope everybody has received the question sheet that has been circulated by Mindworks team today. So I'm using that same question sheet. So question number one, we'll go with question number one. I'll give you say a minute to solve this question. It's a basic question, simple question which used to come in like 2000 2001 CAT examination, but nowadays you won't find these questions. Actually you will find a combination of this question along with some other questions, so this will form a base of that question. Let us solve question number one. Let's say 7:07 we'll review this question. 7:06 is the right time right now. So let us solve first question. What does the first question say? A fort has a provision for 60 days. After 15 days, 500 men strengthen them and the food lasts for 40 days longer. How many men are there in the fort? Okay, so let us solve this question. Okay, so let there be at the start, let there be X men at the beginning. So we have X men at the beginning. Okay, then after 15 days the food with them will be left for 45 days. It will be left for 45 days. Now the men have increased to by 500. Now food will last for 40 days. Now just form the equation. We have 40 into x plus 500 is equal to 45x, or which implies 5x is equal to 20,000, which implies x is equal to 4,000. So initially there were what? 4,000 men in fort. So we have option 4,000. Yes, we have option B as 4,000. We'll go ahead and mark option B as 4,000. Anybody have an issue on this question? Everybody is clear? Okay, moving ahead to question number 2 and 4. 2 to 4. So we have a common set of data that has been given. So question number 2 to 4 will use this similar data, same data, and we need to find out the values. So let's say I give you around a minute or two. So 7:12 will review this question. Let us solve this question. So this is a little interesting question. So what we have is there are n number of gold biscuits in the house in which 4 people are left. In the first, men woke up and divided the biscuits into 5 equal piles and found out one extra biscuit. He took one of those piles along with the extra biscuit and hid them. Then he gathered 4 remaining piles into a big pile, woke up the second person and went to sleep. Each of the other 3 persons did the same one and divided the big pile into 5 equal piles and found one extra biscuit. Each hid the piles along with the extra biscuit and gathered the remaining 4 piles into a big pile. Okay. So what is the first question? First question, what it is? If n is greater than 1000, then what could be the least value of n? Okay, n is the total number of biscuits. So let us solve this question. Suppose, now say, suppose n now n is equal to 5x plus 1. According to first one, 5 equal piles and 1 extra biscuit. So suppose n is equal to 5x plus 1. Okay. Now A took x plus 1. So what is left? Left is 4x. Now 4x has to be of the form 5y plus 1. Obviously, if it is of form 5y plus 1, which implies what? X must be of form 5z plus 4, then only this is possible. Okay. Now if it is of form 5z plus 4, that means what? That means y is equal to what? Y is equal to 4z plus 3. How did we get this? Just substitute this value of x in this equation. So 4 into 5z plus 4 is equal to 5y plus 1. So that means y is equal to 4z plus 3, and obviously x is of the form 5z plus 4. Okay. Now the ratio of number of biscuits that A and B took is what? 5:4. So 5z plus 4 plus 1 upon 4z plus 3 plus 1 is equal to 5/4. Okay. Now let us assume that the biscuit that ABCD took B, A, B, C and D. So which implies what? Which implies A is to B is equal to B is to C is equal to C is to D is equal to 5:4. Now if that is the case, what will happen? We can put this value in this equation, and what we can find out, that ABCD is in the ratio what? 125 is to 100 is to 80 is to 64, which means which means x is equal to 125k minus 1, 125k minus 1, and x is equal to 125k minus 1, and n is equal to what? N is equal to 5x plus 1, so which implies n is equal to 625k minus 4. Now what has been given? N is greater than 1000. If n is greater than 1000 and we have to find out the minimum value of n, what we will do? We'll put k is equal to 2. If k is equal to 2, which implies what? N is equal to 1, 2, 4, 6. So we have our option 1, 2, 4, 6. Let's see. Yes, we have our option 1, 2, 4, 6 as D. We'll go ahead and mark option D as 1, 2, 4, 6. Got it, everybody? Okay. So let's move on to the next question. Next question is, if n is less than, okay, let me explain once again. See, suppose n is equal to 5x plus 1. Okay. A took how many biscuits? X plus 1. So what is left? 4x. 4x biscuits were left. Okay. Now if 4x biscuits were left, so 4x has to be formed of 5y plus 1, because again it has to be divided into 5 equal piles. So it has to be of the form 5y plus 1. If 4x has to be of the form 5y plus 1 is of the form 5y plus 1, then x must be form of 5z plus 4. Then only this can be possible. 5z plus 1, it can be possible in that case only. 5z plus 4, then only it can be possible. Now, if that is the case, then put this value x is equal to 5z plus 4. Put this value in this. So what you will find? 4x is equal to 5y plus 1. Now x is of the form 5z plus 4. So put this value 5z plus 4 here. So 4 into 5z plus 4 is equal to 5y plus 1. Now if it means what? This means that y is equal to 4z plus 3 and x is equal to 5z plus 4. 5z plus 4 and y is equal to 4z plus 3. We deduce from this equation. That y is equal to 4z plus 3 and x is equal to 5z plus 4. Now how much did A take and B take? A took x plus 1. So x plus 1, that means x plus 1. So A took x plus 1. So A took x plus 1. So x plus 1 is 5z plus 4 plus 1, that means 5z plus 5. And B took y plus 1. So y plus 1 means 4z plus 3 plus 1. 4z plus 3 plus 1, that means 4z plus 4, which is equal to 5 by 4. Okay, which is equal to 5 by 4. Now continuing the same thing, say A, B, C, D took small a, small b, small c and small d amount of piles, amount of the biscuits. Now if that is the case, then A by B is equal to B by C is equal to C by D is equal to 5 by 4. It has to be in continued progression. Now solve this. If you solve this thing, what you will get? A, B, C, D is in this proportion. A, B, C, D is in this proportion. The proportion is 125 is to 100 is to 80 is to 64. How will you get this? Do you want me to explain, Rohit? A is to B is equal to B is to C is equal to C is to D is equal to 5 is to 4. Then, okay, Rohit. So hope everybody understood that. A is to B is equal to B is to C is equal to C is to D is equal to 5 is to 4. Then that means A is to B is to C is to D is equal to 125 is to 100 is to 80 is to 64. Okay. If that is the case, then X is what? X is 125K minus 1. Okay. 125K minus 1 because A took X plus 1. A took X plus 1. So this will be 125K. A took. So X has to be 125K minus 1. See. A took X plus 1. X plus 1 is 125K. That which implies what? X is equal to 125K minus 1. Okay. So X is equal to 125K minus 1. If X is 125K minus 1, and what is the value of N? N we have actually we have given here N is equal to 5X plus 1. Put that value of X here. So 5X plus 1. 5X plus 1 means N is equal to 625K minus 4. If N is 625K minus 4, and you have to find out the value of N which is smallest, and N has to be greater than 1000. So K, minimum value of K, what it can take? 2. Minimum value K can do is 2. If it takes 1, then it will be less than 1000. So it has to take the value of 2. So 625 into 2, 1250 minus 4, 1246. And the minimum value greater than 1000 will be 1246. Got it? Got it, everybody? It still has a problem. Okay, great. So moving ahead. Now, if N is less than 1000, then how many biscuits were left after the fourth man took his share? Okay. Now, what happens is, N, now we are saying that N is less than 1000. Now N is N is less than 1000. Okay. So we have N less than 1000. What was N? 625K minus 4. Now N is less than 1000. That means what? K is equal to 1. That is the only possibility. That means N is equal to 625 minus 4 is 621. Now 621 is what? 5x, 5 into 124 plus 3. Okay. Now 4 into 124 is what? 5 into 99 plus 1. 4 into 99. Now we are breaking down depending upon each time everybody is taking a share. 5 into 79 plus 1. Similarly 4 into 79 is equal to 5 into 63 plus 1. Okay. So each time a person is taking his share, so we are reducing it like this. So 621 is the total value of n. So first one, so if first one is taking, so 5 into 124 plus 3, then 4 into 124, 4 into 124 is, because x plus 1 has already been taken, 5 into 99 plus 1. Now of this, 99 plus 1 has already been taken, so 4 into 99, that has to be form of 5 into 79 plus 1. Now 4 into 79 plus 1, 79 plus 1 has already been taken, so 4 into 79 is of the form 5 into 63 plus 1. Now if fourth man took the share, fourth man has taken the share, then the biscuit left will be what? 4 into 63. 4 into 63 will be the biscuit left. So 252 biscuits will be left after the fourth man took his share. Got it, everybody, or still has a problem? Okay guys, moving ahead. Question number 4. In the previous question, what is the sum of the biscuits hidden by the last two men? Okay, last two men. So how much will be hidden by the third and fourth man? If third man will hide how much? 79 plus 1, and fourth man will hide how much? 63 plus 1. So the total will be what? 80 plus 64. It will be 144. So 144 is the number of biscuits that has been hidden by third and fourth man. Everybody clear with this? Okay. Let's move ahead to question number 5. Let me give you two minutes to solve this question. 7:30 is the time. 7:32 we'll review question number 5. Okay guys, let us review question number 5. Two alloys A and B are composed of two basic elements. The ratio of the composition of two basic elements in this alloys are 5:3 and 1:2. A new alloy X is formed by mixing two alloys A and B in the ratio 4:3. What is the composition of two basic elements in the alloy X? Okay, simple question. So we have what? We have two alloys A and B. Say the basic elements are P and Q. So 4, 5:3 and 1:2 is the ratio in which P and Q are mixed in alloy A and B. Now in alloy X, alloy A and B is mixed in the ratio 4:3. Okay. So in alloy A, X, say it is 4L and 3L. Okay. So out of this 4L of A, how much will be element P? Element P will be 5/8 of 4L, and out of this 3L, how much will be element P? Element P will be 2L. Element Q will be what? 3/8 of 4L. Sorry, this will be L. So 1:2. So P will be L and Q will be 2L. So the ratio of P is to Q will be what? It will be 5/8 into 4L plus L upon 5/8 into 4L plus L upon 3/8 into 4L plus 2L, which is equal to what? 7/2L upon 7/2L, which is 1/1. So P is to Q in alloy X will be what? 1:1. We have option 1:1. We have option A 1:1. We'll go ahead and mark option A 1:1. Anybody has a problem in this question? Everybody clear? Okay. Let me move ahead to question number 6. Again, I'll give you a minute of time. So 7:36 we'll review this question. So let us solve question number 6. Okay, question number 6 says the ratio of numbers marks obtained by Vinod and Basu is 5 is to 6. The total marks they obtained is 275 and the percentage of the marks that they receive is 68.75 percentage. What is the total marks that they for which the exam was conducted? Okay, say the total marks was for which the exam was conducted was X. Okay, so Vinod got something, say K out of X, and Basu got 5K out of X. Now their total marks is 275. Okay, 275 is what? 68.75 percentage of 2x, because 275 will be for Vinod and Basu both. So 2x percentage, 68.75 percentage of 2x means double the maximum marks, which means what? See, this 5 is to 6 is of no use. You can actually use it, but it's without using that also you can get the answer. 275 is 68.75% of 2x, which implies what? 275 is equal to 6875 upon 100 into 100 into 2x, which implies if you cut you get 25. So which means this is 50, this is 4, which implies x is equal to 200. So the maximum marks for which the exam was conducted was 200. We have an option, yes, we have an option B, 200. We'll go ahead and mark option B. Another way for this solving this question is you do like this, that 275 is equal to 11k. 11k, how we got it? पावर फेल हो गया था बीच, नहीं अब पावर फेल हो गया था बाबू, उससे क्या मतलब है? Okay guys, there was a problem with my internet connection, so I think it's restored now. Everybody can hear me now. Okay, so we were solving this question. So another way for solving this question was, say 6 is to 5, so 275 is 11k, so k is equal to what? 25. That means, which implies what? Vinod got 150k and Basu got 125k, and the total of this is 68.75%. So you can solve that way as well. So we can solve this with this way as well, but that is not needed. Here you can use directly substitute 275 as 68.75% of double the maximum marks, because it's a combination of Vinod and Basu. So we'll solve and we'll get x as 200. So maximum marks is 200. Let us go to question number 7. What does question number 7 says? In a pocket of A, ratio of 1 rupee coin, 50 paisa coin, 25 paisa coin can be expressed by 3 consecutive odd prime numbers. This should ring your bell directly. So it is saying that it can be expressed 1 rupee coin, 50 paisa coin and 25 paisa coin as 3 consecutive prime number, odd prime number in fact. This can be possible only when the ratio is 3, 5, 7. So the ratio in which they are is 3, 5 and 7. Okay. Now it is saying the total value of the coin. The value of the coin is 58. So let's do the same thing. So let's find out the value. Convert convert all of them into paisa. So 5800 is the total paisa. So 100 paisa into 3x plus 50 into 5x plus 25 into 7x, which is equal to 5800, which is equal to 300x plus 250x plus 175x, which implies what? X is equal to 8. X is equal to 8. Okay. Now what it is saying? It is saying if the number of 1 rupee, 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins are reversed, find out the new value of coins in pocket A. So we have old value as this. This is the old value. Now we have to find out the new value. New value, this is reversed. This is reversed means 1 50 paise, 25 paise has been reversed it to what? 753. The ratio has been reversed to 753. That means the value of the coins will be what? 100 into 7x plus 50 into 5x plus 3 into 3x into 25, which is equal to what? 1025x. Now x is equal to 8. Substitute this value here. We get the new value as what? 8200 paise or 82 rupees. 82 rupees. We have an option as 82 rupees. Yes, we have our option number D as 82 rupees. We'll go ahead and mark option number D. Got it, everybody? Or you need explanation once again for this? Everybody clear with this? Anybody has a problem with this question? Okay, great. So moving on to question number 8 today. So it's a question which is of mixtures and alligation, as well as for ratio and proportion we can have the same question. So Joseph bought 2 varieties of rice costing 5 cents per ounce and 6 cents per ounce and mixed them in some ratio. Then he sold the mixture at 7 cents per ounce, making a profit of 20%. Okay, so what we have, selling price is 7, okay, which is equal to 1.2 into cost price, which implies cost price is equal to 70 by 12, or CP is equal to 35 by 6. Okay, now let the 2 varieties A and B, say A and B, of 5 and 6 cents per ounce be mixed in ratio X is to Y. Okay, let that be mixed into ratio X is to Y. So the total quantity will be what? X plus Y. And what will be the total quantity? What will be the total value of it? 5x plus 6y. So 5x plus 6y upon x plus y, which is equal to 35 by 6. Because this is the total quantity, total price. This is the total quantity, so unit price we have found out and we have equated the unit price. Now this will imply what? 35 by 6 is equal to 5 x by y plus 6 upon x by y plus 1. Now substitute x by y by k. So 5k plus 6 upon k plus 1 is equal to 35 by 6. Solve this equations. We'll solve this equation. What will get? 30k plus 36 is equal to 35k plus 35. This will imply what? 5k is equal to 1, or k is equal to 1 by 5, which is equal to x by y. So x is to y is equal to 1 is to 5. X is to y is equal to 1 is to 5. So they have been mixed in the ratio of 1 is to 5. So we have an option 1 is to 5. Yes, we have option B, 1 is to 5. We will go ahead and mark option B, 1 is to 5. Got it, everybody? Anybody still has a problem with this? Okay. Okay, Mansi, I'll explain it once again. See, it is saying that 2 varieties of rice costing 5 cents per ounce and 6 cents per ounce has been mixed in some ratio. Let that ratio be x is to y. then it has been sold, the mixture has been sold at 7 cents per ounce, making a profit of 20%. So 7 is the selling price and the profit is 20%. So 1.2 selling price is equal to 7. So selling cost price 1.2 cost price is equal to 7. That means cost price is 70 by 12 or cost price is 35 by 6. For 1 kg or 1 ounce, the price is 35 by 6. Now, A and B are 5 cents per ounce and 6 cents per ounce respectively. They are mixed in the ratio X is to Y. What will be the total quantity? Total quantity will be X plus Y. Okay, and total value of it will be what? 5x plus 6y. So 5x plus 6y. So per unit price will be what? 5x plus 6y upon x plus y, which is equal to what? 35 by 6, which we have seen before. So 35 by 6 is equal to 5x plus 6y upon x plus y. Now if that is the case, now simplify this. Simplify this by dividing this equation, this numerator and denominator by y. If we divide numerator and denominator by y, so it becomes 5x by y plus 6 upon x by y plus 1. Now x by y is the ratio in which A and B has been mixed. So let that be k. Let that value be k. Now equate this with this. So what we get is 5k plus 6 upon k plus 1, which is equal to 35 by 6. Solve this, we'll get k is equal to 1 by 5 or x is to y, in which the ratio has been, the quantities of rice have been mixed, is 1 is to 5. Got it, everybody? Mansi, got it? Okay, great, everybody. So I'll move ahead to next question. So now I have a question. A bus and a truck are available to cross a jungle. The speed of truck is thrice that of bus. The capacity is 50% and bus is 30%. The average occupancy of bus is twice that of truck. The tickets of bus and truck cost 1 and 1.5 respectively. Then what is the ratio of average rupee collection of the truck to the bus in a day? Assume there is no wastage of time between trips, and occupancy of bus or truck is defined as the ratio of actual number of persons boarding it and its capacity. Okay, let me give you 2 minutes to solve this question. 7:55 right now, 7:57 will check this question. Okay guys, let me explain this question. It is saying this is bus and this is truck. The speed of truck is thrice that of bus. So this is 3x, this is x. The capacity of truck is 50% and that of bus is 30. Okay. Average occupancy of bus is twice. So 2y and y. The tickets of the bus and truck cost 1 and 1.5. So 1, 1.5. Okay. So this is the data that has been given. So what is the ratio of average rupee collection? Ratio will be what? Ratio will be speed into capacity into occupancy into ticket rate. So the ratio for bus and truck is the ratio of the average rupee collection will be what? The ratio of the multiplication of these four factors for bus and truck. So simply what we have to do is just multiply both the things. So bus and truck will be 3 into 50 into 1 into 1.5 upon 1 into 30 into 2 into 1, which will be what? 15:4 or 15:4. So we have option 15:4. Yes, we have option A as 15:4. We'll go ahead and mark option A 15:4. Anybody has a problem with this question? It's a basic straightforward question. Nothing you have to do, just multiply all the factors and take a ratio of it. Got it everybody? Can I move ahead now? Okay. Let me move to the last question for the day. So what does it say? Manish, Rahul, Bharti have some stones with each of them. 5 times the number of stones with Rahul equals 7 times the one with Manish, while 5 times the number of stones with Manish equals to 7 times the number of stones with Bharti. Okay, so 5 times the number of stones with Rahul. That means 5 times the number of stones with Rahul is equal to 7 times with Manish, and 5 times with Manish is equal to what? 7 times with Bharti. Now multiply this with 5, this equation with 5, and this with 7. What does it imply? It implies 25R is equal to 35M, and here 35M is equal to 49B. This implies what? R is to M is to B is equal to 25 is to 35 is to 49. Okay, now what is asking? What it is asking? The minimum number of stones. Minimum number of stones will be what? Minimum number of stones if it is says 25, if it is 25K, 35K and 49K. So the minimum will be what? When K is equal to 1. which implies R plus M plus B is equal to 25 plus 35, 50, 60 and 109. So 109 will be the minimum value of the number of the stones. So we have option 109. Yes, we have option B as 109. We'll go ahead and mark option number B. Got it, everybody? Anybody has a problem with this? Everybody clear? Okay, so question number 10, everybody is clear. Question number 9. See, in question number 9, you don't have to do anything. You just have to multiply all the factors for bus and truck and take a ratio of it. Some people are saying that why speed has been taken, because see, speed of truck is thrice, so that means it will go 3 times if it is a day, say 24 hours. So if it makes 24 rounds of it, 24 times it is coming from back and forth, 24 rounds it is making, then our bus will make only 8 rounds. So it has to be taken into multiplication. Got it, Nishant? Because the number of rounds it is making, the number of money it will make. Okay. Now, question number 7, Mansi. Okay. See, question number 7 is very simple. What you have to do is, it is saying in a pocket of A, the ratio of coins of of 1 rupee coin, 50 paisa coin, 25 paisa coin can be expressed by 3 consecutive odd prime numbers. If 3 consecutive odd prime numbers it is saying, and that are in ascending order, what it can be? It can be only what? 3, 5 and 7. What else it can be? So the ratio of 1 rupee coin, 50 paisa coin and 25 paisa coin will be 3:5:7. Now the second equation, what it is saying, the total value of coins in the bag is 58. The total value is 58. Now say it is 3x, 5x and 7x. So multiply it. So if you see the value will be, if you form an equation where everything is in paisa, so 5800 is the total value, which is equal to what? 3x into 100 paisa, that means 1 rupee, plus 5x into 50, that is 50 paisa, plus 7x into 25. Now if you solve this equation, what you will get? X is equal to 8. You'll get x is equal to 8. Okay. Now what it is saying, if the number of rupee 1 to 50 paisa and 25 paisa coins are reversed, so now it is 3:5:7. Now it has been reversed into 7:5:3. So 7x, 5x, 3x. Okay, that is the new ratio. Now put this here. So what will be the new value? 100 into 7x plus 50 into 5x plus 25 into 3x. Now if you sum it, what it will come out to be? It will come out to be 1025x. 1025x. X we know is 8. Put this value here. If you put this value here, that means the total value will come out to be 8200 paisa, which means 82 rupees. We'll go ahead and mark option D, 82. Got it, everybody? Yes, the question is if the numbers of rupee 150 paisa and 25 paisa coins are reversed, find the new value of coins in the pocket A. So question states clearly. Okay guys, that is the end of the class of today. Rahul, you can easily get what is the number of coins from the equation. If you have 3x, 5x and 7x and x is equal to 8, that means 24, 40 and 56 is the number of coins. What is the problem in that? No Rahul, that is not the question. Question is if the numbers of rupee 150 paisa and 25 paisa coins are reversed. You cannot assume whatever you want. The question says something different. Question says if the number of rupees 150 paisa and 25 paisa coins are reversed, then find the new value of. It is not the value that has been reversed. How can you reverse the value? Okay. Okay guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this session. I'll send out the detailed answers as well after this class, and this session will also be on YouTube, so you can watch there. Okay, thanks a lot. Good night, everybody.